Comes up short on the floater, rebounded by Yabusele. He is starting in the middle at 6'8", 271 pounds.
I'll tell you what, though, he has been productive and really a breath of fresh air for a roster that has just been depleted by injury this season.
Philadelphia has won 2 in a row, victory over Chicago and Cleveland. Maxey feeds it, baseline delivery, doesn't go for Yabusele. Philadelphia enters action 17-27 on the season. Where they sit right now in the Eastern Conference creates conversation. Davis, push shot, short.
Yeah, you know, in years prior to the play-in, you know, you'd be thinking tank.
Yeah, you're done.
But now, you know, listen, they're only basically a game out of that 10th spot. And when you think about the impact that a Joel Embiid and a Paul George can have along with Tyrese Maxey, that wouldn't be a team I'd want to see in the first round.
We'll get an injury update from Jared coming up. Reeves, fake it. Banker doesn't go. And it's handled by the rookie Edwards, Philadelphia native out of the University of Kentucky. Maxey has put up huge numbers of late. That one's off the rim, cleared by Christie. Both teams are 0 of 3 to open up.
And that was an AD effect there. You could tell that Maxey was sped up because of the shot blocking prowess of Davis.
LeBron James puts some English on it and reverses it home.
It is just a marvel to watch this man operate at this stage of his career. And the most impressive part, you can just sense he still has joy playing the game of basketball.
Off the rim for Maxey. Philadelphia still looking to get on the board. Reeves double team. Hachimura lines it up. And it hits the heel. Gordon, the veteran, with the rebound. Picked up by Reeves, trying to beat him off the dribble. Couldn't finish it. Oubre got a hand on it. Philadelphia is 0 of 5. Reeves attack mode. Christie doesn't take the jump shot, instead circles. They don't bite on the James fake. Give it up. Reeves roaming baseline for 2.
Yeah, that was a really smart cut by Reeves, and you can see the chemistry he and James possess.
Since the D'Angelo Russell trade, Austin Reeves averaging just under 20 points per game and just over 7 assists. Oubre can't break the seal. Rebounded. Reeves ahead. LeBron James with the throwdown. Austin Reeves perfectly placed. And it's 6-0 Lakers.
I think the crowd's a little disappointed. I think they were expecting a little bit more on that finish.
Well, they get it from Yabusele, a French hammer.
See, that was more from Yabusele. Just a little bit different level of athlete. But Yabusele continues to produce and gets the Sixers off the schneid here as they've had some struggles scoring.
All 3 of the Lakers' field goals have been layups. Christie trying to end that, but misses on a rainbow delivery. Offensive rebound, James.
And this is one of the big concerns of Nick Nurse. He's basically said, we've got a small team. Can we control that offensive glass?
They can't.
And they're
not yet.
Really struggling. Well, they're not going to be alone. Because Anthony Davis, well, you saw what he did to Charlotte last night. He's got incredible hands, timing, and a will to attack that offensive glass.
Maxey got a 3.
They're going to need a lot of that. And that's what we talked about right there. He does just that uncanny ability to run right to the rim, and LeBron able to deliver. And the other thing that does, it doesn't give you an opportunity to double or help.
Maxey, the herky-jerky moves. Shot clock is down to 10. Back-to-back buckets for Anthony Davis. Maxey trying to take Hachimura off the dribble. The fadeaway is off, an air ball. And Maxey thought he was fouled.
I think there was a lot of contact, not on the shot, but prior to the step back there. Officials didn't give him the call.
Tony Brothers, Murat Kogut, Matt Myers, the officiating crew tonight here in Philadelphia. 7.5 to go in the first. Reeves. A feed inside. Hachimura puts it down. All of the Lakers' points have come in the paint. It's 12-5. Timeout, Sixers.
Well, Nick Nurse concerned about the inability with their lack of size to control the interior. Pretty evident here to start.
Would you love me better if I could?
For the Sixers. Embiid ramping up toward a return, put the swelling in his left knee to the test yesterday. Being a partial participant in practice, Embiid's knee will continue to get tested as more gets added to his practice plate, and they'll see how he responds to that. Expect another official update on Embiid by Thursday as he progresses towards a return in the near future. Meanwhile, Paul George, pinky finger, the injury not as bad, guys, as they originally feared. Issue with his tendon. He's considered day-to-day. With 6 guys out tonight, Nick Nurse is hopeful he will be able to sprinkle some of those guys back into the lineup over this 6-game homestand, fellas.
And the Lakers are making it look easy right now. No resistance inside from Philadelphia. Yabusele with another bucket. But the Lakers recognize there's no rim protector in there, so just keep attacking.
And they've done a good job of being disciplined, not settling for perimeter shots, really putting the onus on that interior defense, or lack thereof, of the Sixers.
Justin Edwards is called for the foul. James will shoot a pair.
What was great about that play, it was a beautiful pass, but the fact that Hachimura kept running, didn't space out to that three-point shot, led to that easy deuce.
LeBron had a triple-double in the first meeting between these two teams. 116-106 win for Los Angeles. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by Dash Pass, your door to all things basketball. Dorian Finney-Smith in the game for Los Angeles. Came over in a deal with Brooklyn, and he's given them toughness and leadership. Just a pro's pro in that locker room.
Yeah, he's been great. I was sort of giggling a little bit when J.J. Redick was like, yeah, you know, I played with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's right. You are young.
He's young. Turnover. 16-7, Lakers in front. Davis loses it. Gordon gets a piece. Maxey trying to walk on the baseline, and it is out of bounds, poked out by AD.
And you talked about Dorian Finney-Smith. You see AD losing control there with Aaron Gordon guarding. And the thing about Finney-Smith, he said he's the pro's pro, to your point, but he gives you a lot of flexibility defensively because he can guard 4 positions out there, and in a pinch he can guard all 5. He's a great communicator on the floor, and that's so vital from a defensive standpoint. And then he can also knock down an open 3, so it gives you a lot of possibilities for J.J. Redick in that Lakers lineup.
And they go big here with Jackson Hayes in now for L.A. So that takes some of the pressure off of AD to do the dirty work on the inside. Cutter, and it bounced off Philadelphia. Looked like a sure steal, but the Sixers couldn't squeeze it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good decision by Christie to cut there. Because anytime you have eyes just focused on the basketball, you got to put some pressure on that defense.
Shot clock down to 5. Quick fire. Finney-Smith comes up short. Rebounded by Yabusele. Up ahead, Edwards in transition. And he got caught in no man's land and nobody there to retrieve his pass.
Yeah, that's not all on him. If you're the Sixers, you've got to run the floor with him to give him an outlet if he does attack the rim.
Ronnie James is getting ready to check in. There was a reaction from the crowd. So second half of a back-to-back, J.J. Redick switching up his rotation. Steal. Maxey turns on the speed and finishes on the break.
We talked about how he can just go to a whole nother level with that pace.
In and out, Christie. The rebound, saved by A.D. and a hard foul on Jackson Hayes going to the free throw line.
How about the anticipation here? He saw that way before Finney Smith wanted to make that pass, and his ability and his speed in the open floor really unmatched in our league.
Tyrese Maxey, 6 points per game off of turnovers this season. That's number 1 in the NBA. Maxey's been on a serious hot streak. Last 10 games averaging 30.5 points per game. Gear up for NBA All-Star. Shop NBAstore.com right now for the best selection of All-Star gear. Choose from t-shirts, hats, and more. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience. Changes here for Philadelphia. 2 veterans. Kyle Lowry in, champion with the Toronto Raptors 2019. Reggie Jackson is in. And now Adem Bona, the rookie from UCLA, is going to spell Edwards. You're talking about 6 players out for Philadelphia that would be considered in their top 9 or 10 in the rotation.
Yeah, it puts a tremendous amount of pressure. The other thing it does, too, is you're going to have to ask guys to do things that they are comfortable with. That's the other frustrating thing from a coaching perspective, because a lot of the stuff, if you're Nick Nurse, that you want to implement, you're unable to because of the style of play. And remember, no Paul George or Joel Embiid in training camp. So that also makes it far more difficult to really establish an identity.
Nice move, Yabusele. Beignet Wallace.
Yeah, he said AD was too small. Did you see the pose he hit after the basket?
That list, by the way, doesn't include Jared McCain, the rookie out of Duke, who was playing at an exceptionally high level before the meniscus injury. Foul is called out front. An offensive foul against L.A. Turnover, Lakers.
Not good offense here right now if you're the Lakers. I don't want my best player, Anthony Davis, 35 feet from the basket, handling the basketball. I want him free throw lane and below. That's how you're going to put the most pressure on the Sixers defense.
Foul on Finney Smith. Maxey connects. And a foul called as Hayes made contact with Bona.
You see here, he doesn't have great height, but he's got tremendous width. And he hit him with the pose. Love it. And then here you can see just battling down low. And Hayes with the push.
So Bona will get a free throw. Right now, only 2 76ers have scored. It's Maxey and Yabusele. And now Bona is looking to join the party. Second round pick. Missed it at the free throw line, and the ball ends up in the hands of Christie. 5-point lead for the Lakers. 3:40 to go, opening quarter. Step in, steal. Yabusele trucks his way to the rim. That's a man's jam. A French flush. Yabusele.
That's what I want to see, the too small celebration there. Terrific job of defense by Yabusele, and then the attack and finish, getting Philly riled up.
could have guaranteed you there was going to be an Eagle mention from Lefko. Yeah, they're my distant cousins, Adam. You got A.J. Brown here. You got Devontae Smith here. Darius Slay, on and on and on. Reed Blankenship, Cooper DeJean. They're all representing.
They are representing, and deservedly so. Impressive performance in an NFC Championship. Were you ever disappointed that you weren't born in Philly?
It just would have been natural.
An Eagle fan. That would have been
Ball just sat on the rim, and the Sixers still have 2 players that have scored. That's it. Lakers spreading it around here and lead 20-15 in the first. Christie, kick, Bronny James, and that ball was tipped. Last touch by Jackson. Prior to the game, yeah, ring the bell. That's tradition here prior to Sixers games. Nope, that was it.
You only get one.
Rings,
you only get
one each.
Yeah,
that's it.
Not everybody gets to ring that bell.
Darius Slay's like, wait, I don't get a second? Okay, that's good. I'm good.
I wonder if A.J. Brown, you think he brought his book?
You think Inner Excellence is in his back pocket?
Might be.
Man, did he ever put that book and author on the map?
Man, I need to go write a book and drop it off to him. Just pop that out during the Super Bowl.
Have a moment. Bronny, kick, Finney-Smith, and bounces off the rim. Lakers are now at 47% from the field. The Sixers at 41%. Spin against the grain. Maxey trying to go high off the window, and he draws the foul.
He's just able to get to the rim literally at will, it seems like, with Tyrese Maxey. And you can see you don't have Davis down below Jackson Hayes, though, and they've done this. J.J. Redick talked about playing Hayes and Davis into the first, into the third quarter. Gives them a different look, takes some of the defensive pressure off of Anthony Davis as well. I mean, they like what they've seen thus far with that lineup.
Yeah, we asked J.J. Redick what has been working of late, and he said we needed to see a level raise up in terms of effort and the standard of how hard we play, and now he's starting to see consistency in that area.
And it's not that guys aren't playing hard. I'll never forget the great Pat Riley when I played for him with the Lakers. You know, he would say, yeah, you think you're playing hard, but I promise you, you're not. You have more that you can give, and I think that's what JJ was talking about with this group, and they ended up raising their level as they're going to challenge the call on who the ball was out of.
Ball was ruled off of Philly, and the Sixers claim it was off of Bronny.
Now I'ma pick you up at your place tonight, and we'll give a sleeping world one last kiss goodbye. Just like in a dream, I dream it's a machine. Buckle up and hold on tight. I wanna break the waves tonight, heading for a clear blue sky. There's no coming back this time for you and I, because tonight we're gonna leave the world behind.
Are going to go the other way with this. Tony
After
Brothers.
review, the ball was last touched by James prior to going out of bounds. Therefore, the challenge is successful. It will be Philadelphia ball on the side with 24 seconds on the 24-second shot clock.
Yeah, you can see there. Those are tough. Anytime it gets deflected, not a lot of opportunity to gather.
And Greg, during that timeout, Anthony Davis did go back to the Laker locker room. So Jarrett Greenberg will get on top of that. He was grabbing his midsection.
Definitely seems to be in some type of pain, so we'll have to monitor that.
Sixers have cut it to 3. Largest lead has been 9. Maxey floats it up. Put down. But it was on the cylinder. Too close for Bona. Unless there was a foul call, and there was. Maxey's going to go to the free throw line. No basket, but Maxey will shoot 2.
Whistle came a little late. I think that's what caught everybody by surprise there. And Maxey will get a couple free throws.
Second foul on Jackson Hayes. Sixers opening up a 6-game homestand tonight. So part and parcel with what we were discussing earlier of what direction does this team go in. This next 6-game stretch is probably going to determine the answers. If they can hang around and tread water and stay in the hunt, then that's, as you mentioned, not a team you want to see in the postseason. If this goes sideways, now all of a sudden you might have to change your point of view at the trade deadline and what your thought process is the second half of the year.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that, though, Ian, is like in reality, I don't think Paul George could be traded with that contract at this stage. There's no way you're trading Maxey, and I'd find it hard to believe that you'd be willing to get off of Embiid. So you don't have as much flexibility as one might think. Reeves knocks down their first triple of this first quarter. But it would be interesting. I think regardless, they're going to continue to fight. They're a game out of the play-in right now. They're expecting to start getting some of their guys back from a health standpoint. And that's going to make a huge difference if Maxey continues to get to his spot and deliver.
12 points now for Tyrese Maxey. Jared has more to add as well. Jared?
Well, yeah, you saw the schedule that we just put up there. 6 games, all at home, all against teams that, if the playoffs were to start today, would be playing postseason basketball. Tyrese Maxey said to me, it's extremely important this stretch. And Nick Nurse agreed that this is a good litmus test, even without Paul George and Joel Embiid, to see where this team is. Could help frame how this front office proceeds.
Maxey ties the game. Impressive baseline delivery from Tyrese Maxey.
He has been so good here in this first quarter.
And we've got our first tie. James shading double, backing off is Bona. Now single coverage with Gordon. Cutter, Finney-Smith, kick. Bronny James off. Rebounded by Lowry. Kyle Lowry, the Philadelphia native. Tried to give it up. Bona was not expecting it. Turnover. James with a head of steam. He runs into Bona. Puts it up. No, but a foul.
That was good old-fashioned bully ball right there by LeBron James. He literally went right through the young man. That's one of those plays where you're still trying to figure out how you committed the foul.
Dem Bona, the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year with a 7'3" wingspan, and LeBron James is thinking, just get out of the way, man.
Yeah, wingspan is not as effective when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't have the same impact.
And now Yabusele will check back in, replacing Bona. No Embiid, no Andre Drummond. That would be your, of course, 1-2 at the center spot. They're dealing with some blood. Cut. LeBron James will get ready for the second free throw. And as Jared detailed the Embiid situation, they are encouraged. They have seen signs. He practiced yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of now ramping up, and they're hoping that he gets back into the flow of things.
Yeah, and listen, there's still a lot of games left. You know, we're just getting past the midway point of the season. And so you can see the 2 gold medalist teammates. And when I saw this, then I didn't see the sweat. See, I saw the uniform up top, and then I was like, wait a minute, they changed their mind, and then I saw the sweats underneath. But listen, if they get him back at some point next week, they're expecting to get some of their other guys back, and then you could figure out a way to string together 3-4 wins in a row, and all of a sudden your entire complexion of the season changes.
5 seconds left. Maxey, the jumper, in and out. Yabusele, the follow. Nice cleanup. Gershon Yabusele. Finney-Smith at the horn. Boy, that had eyes. Comes up just short. We are tied at 25 at the end of one. Second quarter action coming up. The Lakers and the 76ers. You're watching the NBA on TNT. Presented by State Farm. Inner Chalamet with the mustache. Eric Gordon nails the triple.
Yeah, good start here for the Sixers. And he's right. Like their ball movement there, that second half of that first quarter, let's call it suspect. It was not very sharp.
Reeves, the scoop to the hoop from Austin Reeves, playing with a boatload of confidence. 28-27, Sixers in front. Dalton Connect is in, the rookie out of Tennessee. For LA, Gordon off the dribble drive, steps through, floats it up, it's good, and one. Challenging Hayes, who's going to pick up his third foul.
What a crafty move by the savvy veteran there. As he's on the attack, he just slows down. And right there allows Jackson Hayes to kind of run into him and then embellishes just a little bit to get the finish.
So keep in mind, you've got Anthony Davis, who went back to the locker room. Jackson Hayes has picked up his 3rd foul in the early stages of the second quarter, so they have to go a little deeper in the center spot. Jared Vanderbilt not available tonight on the second half of a back-to-back. Reeves gets hit on the pass. Foul is called.
And Austin Reeves going to have to be a little more aggressive offensively, along with LeBron James not having AD out there, who's such an important cog from an offensive standpoint. They run so much through him.
And now Christian Coloco will check in. He replaces Jackson Hayes. Turnover, Reeves. Lowry flicks it ahead. Oubre going right to the rim. He missed it. And a foul call. Oubre's going to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you, the Lakers are so careless with the basketball. It's almost as if they're out playing 5-on-0, not paying any attention to the defense and giving the Sixers life.
Look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow, the Nuggets and the Knicks on ESPN. That'll be followed by the Warriors hosting the Thunder. Thursday, we've got you covered on TNT. Hawks and Cavaliers, Rockets and Grizzlies. Saturday, the Lakers are at the Garden on ABC. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Kelly Oubre shooting it at 74% of the free throw line. Oubre on a 2-year, $16.3 million deal. He's averaging 14 points per game, 6 rebounds. Last couple, the numbers have gone up. It's a 2-game winning streak for Philly.
Oubre, such a good player. You know, not only can he score it, but also from a defensive standpoint, competes at a high level, brings great energy for the Sixers crew.
They have used a league-high 27 different starting lineups this season. James passes, Hachimura, foul is assessed. It is going to be Bona. Number 2 on the Philly big.
A little surprised that we haven't seen LeBron go to the block and take advantage of the size advantage they have.
Hachimura, knock away, Jackson the steal. It's a 3-on-2 developing. Jackson, ball on a string, missed it, put down by Bona. 35-27 Philly. This game turned towards the latter stages of the first quarter into the second. 7-0 run. James has tossed it into the front row.
And this is off another live ball turnover, and Jackson unable to convert, but Bona just running the floor, being active there. Philly opening it up now, an 8-point lead.
And 8 turnovers for LA. Philadelphia has taken advantage. Sixers opened up 0 of 6 from the field. They're shooting 70% since. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the second. Jackson loses his footing. He tripped on Bona. Shot clock down to 3. Jackson trying to make it happen. The killer cross. Jackson missed it off the rim. Tracked down there by Hachimura. Get into a set here with Reeves out front. Bounce it. Hachimura steps into it and put it on the board.
Yeah, one of the few possessions we've seen where the Sixers didn't touch the basketball, because they've had their hands on it about as much as the Lakers have here in this first half.
Gordon defended by James. 10 to shoot. Having a catch with Lowry. High screen. Bona. Lowry lets it fly. Rims out. Bona. Excellent effort. He puts it up, but missed it off the glass. Good defense there by Hachimura. James defended by Gordon. Under 9 minutes to go first half. James dribble drive. Kick out. Connect. He's fouled. So Connect is going to the free throw line. Reggie Jackson got him. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by Clorox, because when you're looking for a boost, clean feels good. And by Straight Talk, real, unlimited data. Lakers are 1 of 10 from three-point territory. Connect will do it the old-fashioned way at the line. Let's check in with Jared.
Well, earlier today, Dalton Connect was on the phone with his mom when he was pleasantly surprised to find out that he was selected for the Rising Stars team as one of the rookies to play All-Star Weekend in San Francisco. He said he had no idea that he was even up for it. His mom called him, told him. She got a little emotional. She was very happy and proud for him. One of those cool stories you hear about in the NBA.
And Jared, he was a junior college player, then went to Northern Colorado, played for the Bears. He was the Big Sky scoring leader, and then gets the opportunity to move up another notch to Tennessee and becomes the SEC Player of the Year. First onto the scene. Pretty amazing.
Amazing story. And I think the young man's got a chance to be a really good player at this level. I tell you what, they got to figure out a way to contain the speed of Tyrese Maxey. He is getting wherever he wants, when he wants. And I'd be smiling too, young fella.
17 for Tyrese Maxey and a chance to make it 18 as he engages with the fan base on the baseline. Maxey is 6 of 10 from the field. He is now 5 of 5 at the free throw line. He is second in the NBA in minutes, so he's been a workhorse for the 76ers. He's scored 25 points or more in 10 straight games. He's almost there in the first half. J.J. Redick will take a timeout. Points in the paint now are even. It was all Lakers early. Redick upset at his squad. They're down by 6.
And that last turnover after a timeout, and what did we hear from J.J. Redick? He talked about it last night. They're third in the league coming in on ATOs, and they have had their struggles here of late.
James, that time he's met by the rookie Bona, who gets the block. Oubre in transition, finishes. Big body at 6'8", 203, so he knows how to get inside and find the angles.
Especially in the open floor there. And right now, defensively, the Sixers have just been relentless, and the Lakers just careless with the basketball.
Connects.
Keep in mind, still no Anthony Davis. Left the game early, and this Lakers team just not the same when they don't have his impact.
Oubre turns, hard drive, excellent finish. So without AD in there, Philadelphia has been attacking up top. A foul called, and it will be Koloko shooting free throws.
Oubre fakes the handoff and able to just split the defense there for the little finish. The Sixers team playing some inspired basketball here in this first half.
It's third foul on Adem Bona. Free fan perks. That's a win with NBA ID. Get chances to score free tickets, exclusive merch deals, and more all season long. Join free now at NBA.com/ID or in the NBA app. Lakers have not missed a free throw. They are 10 of 10. No Gabe Vincent tonight, dealing with a left knee issue for LA. Mentioned Vanderbilt has returned after missing the first 42 games following foot surgery, but they're not going to push it. They want to get his conditioning back to where they're comfortable.
Remember, he was out towards the end of last season as well. So
Oubre, there's just no resistance right now.
That was just way too easy defensively.
Oubre now has 8 points. Reeves, a bullet feed, connect with the throwdown.
It was a terrific cut, but an even better pass there by Reeves.
Sixers lead 44-38. Gordon looking inside. Mismatch. Yabusele help connect. The dive to the rim is Edwards, and he gets the deuce.
Great job by Edwards recognizing you had a mismatch on Yabusele, forcing the double, and then just a hard cut creates that opportunity.
They put some pressure in the backcourt. Lakers handle it. Finney-Smith, his pass was tipped out of bounds.
See here, just a good job, beautiful cut, and a terrific delivery there.
Ricky Council, the fourth, second year out of Arkansas, has checked in for the first time. So Sixers going deeper into the rotation. 10 to shoot, halfway point, second quarter. Koloko off the double, connect, got a three.
I'll tell you what, that was a really good job by Koloko. He didn't rush, took his time. You can tell he's still not completely comfortable in space like that, but great read.
Connect has 10 points in 6 minutes of action. Maxey, the dish, and Yabusele is going to the free throw line. Let's get an injury update from Jared. Jared?
Well, guys, right now, Anthony Davis is questionable to return with what the team is calling an abdomen muscle strain. Again, questionable to return. Put this in context, guys. Over the course of multiple seasons during Anthony Davis's career, he has suffered groin strains that have forced him to miss time. This one being labeled an ab strain. And again, Anthony Davis questionable to return.
It happened on an offensive set as he started making his way down the floor. Right around midcourt, he began to push towards that area and grimace in the process. He stayed in the game at that point, but eventually when he came out, he went directly to the tunnel and the locker room.
Yeah, didn't look good, and he was probable to play tonight.
Yeah.
You wonder if that was something that was just aggravated or something that he had happen tonight.
Shooting numbers are very much on the rise for Philadelphia. 53%. Yabusele has scored 12. The Lakers are shooting 50%. They're 2 of 11 from 3, though. That's 18%. Reeves. Crafty. Austin Reeves bringing the sauce.
And that's the one thing when you extend pressure, actually pulling up from deep and knocking down that triple. It does create driving lane.
And a steal for Maxey. Sixers on the move. Maxey waits for his teammates. Now a blast to the rim. Maxey missed it. Foul call.
He is a one-man wrecking ball right now for Philadelphia, just putting tremendous pressure on that Lakers defense.
Foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. Maxey's got 21 first-half points. He can add 2 more at the line. 86% shooter. Third foul on Finney-Smith.
Well, Nick Nurse talked about it coming into tonight. You know, he felt like the group was starting to compete at a higher level. And you've seen it. The defensive intensity has been terrific here in this first half, and it's allowed them to get out in transition and get some easy ones. And now looking at a 10-point lead.
Sixers have gone 3-11 this season without Embiid and Paul George when both have missed the game. George injured his finger in the win over Chicago on Saturday night. Christie, drive and kick. Connect, lines it up. He's hot. Dalton Connect with a downtown hit.
He has been a breath of fresh air here for a Lakers team that has struggled to get shots.
Maxey off the mark. Long rebound. It's guided to the backcourt by Council. Second quarter. Sixers at 60%. The Lakers at 88% shooting. Spin. Oubre in a crowd. Comes up short. And Connect. Taken away by Council. And he's fouled. It's going to be Finney-Smith. And it's number 4 on DFS. Dorian Finney-Smith.
They just want it more. Just attacking the basketball on the Sixers. Connect had that rebound. And then Council just comes in and takes it from him. Finney-Smith there with the hard foul. But now you're talking about 4 fouls.
Ricky Council, tenacious, brings energy. Sixers are 12 of 13 at the free throw line, and Council misses on the first attempt.
You jinxed him.
That was me?
That was all you. I could see where you were going. And I think he saw it too. I think he saw it. I think he did.
Did he just look over?
He did look over.
Another one coming for Ricky Council. I'm not going to give the numbers.
No, the damage is done now. You might as well at this point. They're still shooting a really high percentage.
Oh, they're 12 of 14.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Lakers were 11 of 11. That didn't seem to affect them, but
they weren't shooting. That does.
Well, now I
tend to have an impact.
Yeah. Christie. The jump shot goes. Hachimura with a good-looking stroke.
You know, if they can take care of the basketball, the Lakers have shot it well and created good looks.
54 to 49. Philly. Swing it around. Yabusele extra. Oubre denied. Foul call. And it was the foul on Hachimura. And on the play, Yabusele needs a moment. So Koloko felt he got it clean. Yabusele helped to his feet. Oubre's going to shoot 2.
And I love Yabusele. He just competes. You know, if you saw him walking on the street, you would never think he played in the NBA. And that's not a knock because I'm a big fan, but he doesn't have the typical build that you would ordinarily see of guys that play in this league. But he has found a way to make it work.
Yabusele was with the Boston Celtics. Spot duty there. Realized that maybe this was not going to work in Boston. Yabusele's headed to the locker room now. So he goes to France, he goes to China, he goes to Spain. He ends up putting up terrific numbers and draws the attention of NBA people again. And then his performance in the Olympics raised it to another level. He was outstanding.
And a terrific teammate by all accounts. And listen, the guy's got talent. He can play the game. Just really undersized. And a lot of times when you are coming out of college or trying to get into the league and you don't have the measurables, nice find there. LeBron getting it to the big fella Koloko. It doesn't always translate. Then it's just a matter of getting the right opportunity. And boy, he has been a great fit here for the Sixers.
6 assists now for LeBron James. 8 points, 5 rebounds. Maxey, the cut, and the floater goes. 25 points for Tyrese Maxey. That's now 11 games in a row with 25 or more. He's done it in the first half. We still have 3 minutes to play. James. Oubre defends him way outside. High screen Koloko. The drive on Nance. And the finish by James. I think LeBron played against Pete Nance's dad.
And his brother.
Everybody. Kick out. Gordon drains the triple.
Great shot by Gordon, but Maxey's ability to get 2 feet in the paint against this short-handed Lakers team paying dividends.
Hachimura runs into a wall. Oubre holding his ground. Cut towards the rim. Connect. Shot clock at 5. He draws Nance on the outside. Connect beats him off the dribble. Can't finish with a left hand. Sixers can bring the lead to double figures. They've had no answers for Maxey. Oubre, extra, Council, cans it! Ricky Council from deep. It's an unorthodox delivery, but it works.
No, as we say in golf, no pictures on the scorecard. It's still going to be 3 in the books.
And the lead is 11. Feed it. The corner jump, no for Hachimura. Council, good speed. Get it ahead for Gordon. Maxey, the last one to join with 1:38 to play. First half. Gordon beats Hachimura, fakes out another, Koloko, and draws the foul. 17-year veteran Eric Gordon is going to shoot 2 free throws when we come back.
Sylvester Stallone fan.
I watch a lot. You might watch more than me. I might have to admit.
Keep that on the
I'm sorry. You don't watch
you
much.
Don't get me in trouble.
You don't watch much at all. No, you're just locked in on film.
I just tell you what everybody tells me.
You read some stuff here and there. Eric Gordon at the free throw line. The lead is now up to 12. Starting guards for Philadelphia compared to L.A., they've outscored them 35-9 in this first half.
You could have had that sound even more impressive. You said Tyrese Maxey has outscored the starting backcourt of the Lakers.
Well, no, here's a problem. Eric Gordon has outscored the starting backcourt with 11. And they've got their largest lead. Yabusele is back on the bench for Philadelphia. Dealing with a zone here. James with Maxey defensively. 10 to shoot. Feed it, corner. And Christie has been hunting for one off the mark. He is 0 of 4, all of his shots from three-point territory. Nance keeps the ball moving for Maxey. He's put up 25. Gordon. Head and shoulder fake. Under a minute to play now. First half. Council gets to the rim and lays it in.
I tell you what, he is like a man among boys out there, physically just been really active on the backboard, attacking.
This is an 8-0 run that ends with a Hachimura slam. But Philadelphia has put up 68 points here in the first half against L.A., and they can add to it with 38 seconds to go.
Yeah, and a lot of times the turnovers get you your rhythm. Live ball turnovers, they've been able to take advantage of it, and now they've gotten their rhythm and are finding it real easy to score in the half court against this Lakers defense.
Everybody okay as Maxey nearly spilled into photographers, cameramen on the baseline. He is going to the free throw line for 2. He can score his 26th and 27th point of this first half.
And I misspoke. I said this Lakers defense. I meant offense.
No D?
No D. Not this. They have not really given a lot of effort defensively. Yeah, they played last night. They're a little shorthanded, as are the Sixers, but the effort level and activity level just not on display here in this first half.
They have cleaned up against teams that are under 500. They're 16-2. So beating the teams they're supposed to beat. Lakers are 26-18 overall. They come in ranked 5th in the Western Conference. Free throws this quarter. 76ers really taking advantage with an aggressive mindset. It's a 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Philadelphia is up to 56% shooting, just 3 turnovers. Christie handles it back for Reeves. Off the double, James. LeBron on a fade. He's got it.
That was a really difficult shot by LeBron there. They're going to need him to become a little more active offensively.
Oubre, swing, Council, bullseye! Ricky Council, the fourth, is having himself a night. Shot is off at the horn. The 76ers rolling it home against the Lakers, 73-57. At the break, Eagles rang the bell, and some of those good vibrations have spilled over from football.
fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. When we touch, then we ignite. When we ignite.
I don't usually fall for someone. I don't even care who I run from. You're on my mind, and you know I'm broken, but you're not the kind on my mind. So listen, I'm on the run, afraid of heights and too much for sound. But oh, you make me numb like no one else. You're too much to calm me down. Oh, you're another kind. to calm me down. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, you're another kind. You're another kind. Oh, you're another kind. You're another kind. Two strikes and you're out, boy. I can't deny it's what's on the line. I'm kicking you out. I won't let you hurt me, 'cause you hurt me before. Nothing you can say or do will heal the pain in my soul. I never really said it out loud. Don't think we'll ever sort it out. I never really said it out I'm kicking you out. Now it's quite clear you're out for display. Must say I like the way you love me, but it's so far away. I won't let you hurt me, 'cause you hurt me before. Nothing you can say or do will heal the pain in my soul. Chasing after good girls, you lost this one. All I learned, it's now confirmed. I never really said it out loud. Don't think we'll ever sort it out. I never really said it out loud. Don't think we'll ever I'm kicking you out.
Song is gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, was it you who saw me first? I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I catch your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Lose control of myself, can find you anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere, it doesn't make sense, no. Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't get your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and girl, you should wear a name tag. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
The jab and jumper goes for Tyrese Maxey. It's a three.
Continues to be on a heater here.
32 for Maxey. Reeves leans in and gets it to go. Sixers wanted to travel.
But they wanted to delay a game.
Oh, delay because he touched it. The ball went through the hoop. Normally, if you touch it there, they're going to whistle you up.
And it should have been called.
Sixers lead by 13. Maxey, the handles, the angle, missed it. James ahead for Christie. Stop, pump, no good.
He has been shooting it really well from 3 here of late, Christie.
Tonight, though, 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Oubre lets it fly. That's short. And Christie steps in for the board. Under 8 minutes to play, third quarter. Early offense, Finney-Smith. Help from Yabusele on a switch. James. Lob it. Ball nearly ricocheted in. And it's a loose ball foul against Hachimura.
And James is upset because that's a play where he's almost thinking that's Anthony Davis, where you just throw it up and AD will more often than not go get it. And the issue there, what he's expecting, if you're Hachimura, you want to push down on the defender and not allow him to elevate.
That is 13 turnovers now for the Lakers. Edwards cut off. Hachimura. Gordon. The Oubre 3. Rebounded by Finney-Smith. So Philadelphia doesn't have a natural center in there either. That's why the Lakers are comfortable with Finney-Smith playing the 5. Ball gets knocked away by Edwards. Yabusele up the floor. And Edwards traveled. Some mistakes here in the third for Philly. They still maintain a double-digit lead on the Lakers on TNT.
Sometimes I wonder where you came from. You are special, yeah, you're special. Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no another. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. Stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I just start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between.
recurring theme for this 76er squad. They're 17 and 27. Turnover. Christie couldn't squeeze it. Maxey out of the timeout. Yabusele threads the needle. Gordon misses on a three. Oubre couldn't get the putback. Knock away from Yabusele and a foul. LeBron James will pick it up.
Yeah, it's been the defense of Philly. They've been so active with their hands. And you see here, Oubre can't get it, but Yabusele staying with it. And you can see just the lack of size from the Lakers. And although the Sixers are smaller, it seems like their guys are just playing with a little more force and a lot more energy.
LeBron tried to accept the foul, but the officials said it was Dorian Finney-Smith, so that's number 5 on him. Jackson Hayes is back in. Edwards is going to take and make the three.
That's a big-time shot there. LeBron sold out defensively on that contest to no avail.
Floated. Christie couldn't catch it cleanly. That's 16 turnovers. Yabusele to Maxey. Shooting practice. Bottom. It's a three. Timeout. LA. They've got their largest lead of the night here in the third.
And Sixer fans, please welcome to the court your Sixer Stick.
You never spoke a single word of love, but I know this. I wanna give you my all night long. All night long. I don't know the softness of your kiss, but I imagine in every dreams I dream all night long. All night long. All I wanna do is have some fun. I'm just waiting for you to take me out. All I wanna do is have some fun. I'm just waiting. All I wanna do is to have some fun. All I wanna do, want you to take me out. All I wanna do is to have some fun. All I wanna do, want you to take me out. You never spoke a single word of love, but I know this. I wanna give you my all night long. All night long. I don't know the softness of your kiss, but I imagine in every dreams I dream all night long. All night long. All I wanna do is have some fun. I'm just waiting for you to take me out. All I wanna do
35 points. Perfect from the free throw line. Been solid defensively as well. And Sixers in complete control here, and LeBron James looking a little bit dismayed with how the Lakers have performed.
Austin Reeves out of the timeout. Connect mistimed his jump. Nothing is working for LA. Norristown, Pennsylvania native Cam Reddish now in the game for the Lakers. And a foul called out front. Sixers will have it on the side.
I think they might have got
Kickball.
Kickball, yeah.
Jackson Hayes. High screen. Yabusele. Edwards with 9 to shoot. Shot clock is down to 3. Maxey off the back of the iron, and Connect is there for the board. Hachimura. Clear it. Again, the Lakers have just looked at the numbers and said, wow, they're shooting 54%.
It hasn't been their inability to make shots. It's just to take care of the basketball. They just not have done a good job, and all those live ball turnovers, it's really disruptive from a rhythm standpoint. And this is a group right now, when you look out on the floor, they don't have a lot of guys comfortable creating their own offense.
Edwards called for the foul. 16 turnovers. Philadelphia 23 points off of those turnovers. Hachimura, he's got it.
Still a lot of time in this game, though, if you're the Lakers.
We are down to 4:44 remaining in the third. Maxey. He gets Oubre involved. Sixers are 51% from the field. They've shot a ton of free throws. 21 of them. Gordon. 3 and a deep one. Logo land for Gordon.
Shot there effortlessly. Gets them back up to a 20-point lead here.
Reeves gets to the cup. 89-71. Austin Reeves now with 13. Maxey gets bumped, and it's going to work against Reddish.
And you see Eric Gordon here just creates just enough space. That's about 38 feet. He's able to hoist that one up from.
Going to hit the 4-minute mark of this third quarter. Maxey accelerates, trying to get it up top, knock away. Hayes, Yabusele couldn't catch it. Connect, put it on the board. It's a 3.
The thing about three-point shooting, though, even though you can feel like you're in total control, you run together 2 or 3 of those and you can cut into that lead quickly.
Largest lead has been 20. Connect has got 16 points off the bench. Inside, uncontested, Oubre with the jam.
Yeah, Austin Reeves sleeping a little bit there and able to backdoor cut him.
91-74 Sixers. And Hayes loses the ball, leaks out. Connect trying to get to it. It's saved by Yabusele. Still not up on his feet. Right now, Maxey will do it himself.
He has really perfected that ability to shoot off the opposite foot as Connect on a long 3, unable to convert there. But Maxey just incredible at scoring from different angles off the attack.
Yabusele, offensive foul.
You see here, Austin Reeves, I think, stepping in there, taking that hit.
And LeBron James is going to check back in. 2:52 mark. He's going to be joined by Bronny James. Sixers make changes with Jackson, Lowry, and Bona in.
And this will be an important 3-minute stretch if you're Nick Nurse. Your best player is going to be on the bench. Their best player comes back in the game. Can you sustain this lead as they go into a little bit of a 2-3 zone?
James gets through the first wave. Works back to the outside. It's the rookie there defensively. James drive in. Miss it on the shovel. Leak out. Maxey. Lob it up. Broken up by Hayes. He wasn't going to let Bona bring it down.
And I misspoke. I thought Maxey had checked out of the game. He was on the baseline of that 2-3 zone. And good call there, easy call for the officials.
That is 4 fouls now on Jackson Hayes. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by Hyundai. Now you can buy a new Hyundai at Amazon. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. And by the new movie, Dog Man, in theaters Friday. Another one here for Bona.
How about that play from Bona, though? Because he was out on that island defending LeBron James, gets the block, then runs the floor with the opportunity for the alley-oop there.
Good quickness. 6'10", 235 pounds, 21 years old, from Nigeria. James. That's it, ripped from the outside, misses it from three-point territory. 21-point cushion. That is the largest of the night for Philly. Veteran Lowry sharing the backcourt with Maxey. Maxey, the fadeaway is good. He can just come at you from so many different angles, off-balance shots, off-platform. It's all working.
Yeah, they have not had any answer for Tyrese Maxey, and he knows it.
He's got 39. I take it back. He's got 41.
We are in career high watch right now. 52 is his career high, and he is definitely going to have a chance. Really, the question is, can the Lakers make it a game to keep him in there?
James, off balance, will shoot free throws. 10-0 run.
It is really hard to be going full speed, gather, take contact, and still be able to finish with that soft touch up over the top.
It's been a mesmerizing performance by Tyrese Maxey. James now with 15 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game. Start of the game, Lakers were minus 4.5. Currently, plus 19.5.
Do you take the points? Do you take the points?
LeBron James hits on a pair.
You're a betting man. You take the point?
Am I?
19.5.
Sure. Maxey, no. Rebound knocked out to Bronny James just over a minute to go. Third quarter. It is all Philadelphia. Council guarding James. Screen Hayes. Steps through. Bronny three. Off the mark.
It almost sounded like the crowd was ready to erupt if Bronny James had made that shot.
Maxey is 10 of 12 on 2-point attempts. He lost the handle and out of bounds.
Maxey wanted a foul there. Felt like there was some contact.
40 seconds to play in the third. James launches. Long rebound, tracked down by Hayes. Still have a 2-for-1 here if they hurry. But James not in a rush. Up top. Knock away from Connect.
It has been an ugly night for this Lakers. I don't recall seeing a game with these many unforced errors in a long time.
18 turnovers. Sixers have scored 25 points off of those mistakes. Council, too strong. Rebounded by Hayes. 2 seconds. Intercepted. Jackson at the horn. Doesn't go. Philadelphia 99 points through 3 quarters. And they've got a huge lead as we go to the fourth. Philly up.
We've been away a million times like this before, but this will be eternally, forevermore. Soon we'll live our lives in perfect
To get a little more active down there, right? We're like, whoa, something happens and we stop. Like we gotta make the next challenge. Let's go. Get a stop, keep running. Can't be one-on-one. The ball was going like this. We had a bunch of guys two more guys could have been there. We probably strip him and we go the other way.
Nick Nurse did give his team a lot of credit prior to the game, just saying how hard they've been playing. So it certainly has not been an effort thing. They're outmanned at times. Tonight, everybody that's come in has contributed in some way.
And it's been the effort and their activity. They just wanted it more. They've been attacking the ball defensively and really putting a lot of pressure on that defense of the Lakers, or lack thereof, through three quarters.
A miss by Jackson, the rebound by Reddish. James has logged 27 minutes, and he hits the intermediate jump shot. 99-78 Philly. Start of a 6-game homestand for the 76ers. In fact, this is the front end of a back-to-back. James nearly took it away. Sacramento in town tomorrow night here at Wells Fargo Center. Jackson swing, Council, corner jumper. It's an air ball caught by Bronny James. Rush up the floor. Bronny blocks. That was USC against UCLA, and the Bruins win with Bona. Layup attempt, no. Follow, yes. Oubre.
They just outworking the Lakers on both ends.
Contact. Jackson fouls Hayes.
And you talked about it earlier. Nick Nurse credited his team with their effort, their activity, and that's an example of it there. They just, and when you bring that kind of effort and intensity, it becomes contagious, and it also leads to confidence. And this team has played since about the 5-minute mark of that first quarter. They have been dominant.
And another foul on Philadelphia. Hayes ended up on his backside, and once again it's Reggie Jackson. Dorian Finney-Smith back in, replacing Bronny James. J.J. Redick gave him a ton of credit for what he's brought. High-level communicator, brings the same intent every day to practice, to game day. James to the rim, he's fouled.
And they need that, because that's one area where, and you've seen it tonight, sometimes the intensity, it just kind of ebbs and flows. They don't sustain it for long stretches the way you would like to see your team doing it if you want to compete at the highest level.
LeBron James flirting with a triple-double here.
Quadruple-double.
Oh, quadruple. We're throwing turnovers in.
Technically,
from John Wells, the executive producer of ER and The West Wing, comes The Pit, a new medical drama starring Noah Wiley. 15 episodes, 15 hours, one shift. Don't miss a minute. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, streaming exclusively on Max. 101-79 76ers. Not sure anybody anticipated this when the night began, considering who's sitting out for Philadelphia. Lakers have been on a roll, riding a 4-game winning streak. Turn. And Bona can't finish, but comes away with it. The cutter. Big finish. It's Council.
I don't know that we've seen the Lakers win any battle for a loose ball.
Knock away, Reeves feeds it. James lays it in. 21 points now for LeBron James, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Oubre pivots and scores.
This is too easy for Philly.
Sixers are just locked in. And we saw it start. The germination in the first quarter. Finney-Smith, no. Knocked out of bounds off of Jackson.
I tell you, Council, again, energy and activity added in with a level of physicality that the Lakers have not been able to match. And I tell you what, to have this potential 3-game winning streak, knowing you're going to start getting some of your guys back, a little bit of optimism in Philadelphia.
The roll, Hayes, is held by Council. So no Paul George, no Andre Drummond, no Caleb Martin, of course, no Joel Embiid.
That's a lot of talent to be on the sidelines. But they're going to be getting a little bit of help here over the next week or so.
James back in. Council lost his footing, and LeBron James takes advantage. Sixers entered the night 11th in the Eastern Conference, a game and a half behind Chicago, so that 10 spot is what gets you into the play-in. Back in, Oubre off the rim. Excellent effort once again by Bona. Reeves trying to save it. He stepped out of bounds.
Good effort there by Reeves, attacking it. Just, I mean, that's what you want. You don't want you want guys making that extra effort there. It was close.
So the Sixers will retain 8:33 mark. And a timeout called. 105-83. 76ers right now in control at home against LA.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you.
this trip that we can't take our foot off the gas.
Yeah, number 5 in the Western Conference entered action 1 game behind Denver, but just 1 game ahead of the Clippers. So things are so stacked. Off the mark, Finney-Smith. Jackson to Council. He fumbled it, then he lost his footing. And they're going to get LeBron James on a foul. Marat Kogut made the call. A trip on James. LeBron is saying Ricky Council slipped on his own. And he's right.
Yeah, he is right. Surprising they're not challenging that.
Redick is looking towards his assistants. LeBron had that look of, are you serious? 8 minutes to go. Lowry using the screen by Bona. Edwards, a lot of playing time because of all the injuries. Baseline jumper, no. Popped up in the air. Lowry couldn't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Reeves.
And that was kind of indicative of the night. Smallest guy on the floor almost gets an offensive putback.
James leans in, missed it with the left hand, but going back to the free throw line where he is 7 of 8 tonight. LeBron James entered action 1 steal away from passing Mo Cheeks for 6th on the all-time list, and he has gotten that steal. So a man who was such a big part of 76ers history, Maurice Cheeks, now drops 1 spot on the all-time steals list to 7th.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites, Mo Cheeks. Growing up as a Lakers fan and a Knicks fan, I actually did not like Mo Cheeks. And that was a compliment. You know, you tend to not like the guys that are hurting your teams when you're a kid.
So what happened? You got 1 West Coast team, 1 East Coast team?
Yeah, this is before cable. There was no cable TV back in the day.
There was no color TV.
No internet. Well, they had just come out with color.
Bucket for Oubre. And the Sixers now in front 107-85. James puts it in from long range. It's a 3.
And even though it feels like this thing's over, there's still a little bit of time left for the Lakers to make another push.
So there have been no indications that they can get consecutive stops against Philly. Hayes couldn't grab it, knocks it out of bounds.
And the bigger question is, can they get consecutive field goals without turning it over? That's been the Achilles heel also.
Last touch by LA. Philadelphia controls it. 2.6 on the clock. 20 turnovers for Los Angeles tonight.
And not having AD makes a big difference as well. And you can see Nick Nurse sensing this game is far from over as well.
Council! A corner J. Ricky Council, the 4th, has been a difference maker.
He has been terrific on both sides of the ball.
James gets inside, gets the bounce, chance for 3.
And this is kind of the night, right? 2.5 on the shot clock, and you're able to get that 3 as the clock's winding down, and LeBron there attacking little Smitty's under the rim with that finish.
James now with 30 points, done a lot of damage here in the 4th quarter.
Kind of amazing if you think he's got 30 with a chance at a triple-double, and if you didn't see the game, you oh wow, but he has not played like LeBron James tonight. He's gotten it going a little bit here in this 4th quarter, but prior to that, just did not seem to be physically as engaged as you would like. And I guess after 22 years, it might have something to do with it.
We approach the halfway point of the 4th. Oubre, knock away, Koloko. Acceleration, Reddish gets it to go and 1. Lakers trying to make a move here in the 4th quarter.
And that was a little bit of the Sixers medicine there, getting a live ball turnover, and then Reddish able to get out in transition for the hoop and the harm. And
Fourth foul on Maxey. Reddish, who averages 3.3 points per game, can get his season average on one possession with a make here. Cam Reddish, 10th overall pick in 2019. He's off the mark. Rebound dug out by Council.
You jinxed him again. That's the second on the free throw line called tonight.
I don't see a cause and effect.
You're on fire tonight.
My powers on display in Philly. 6 to shoot. Maxey gets the switch with the big. Tyrese Maxey push shot, no. And it's cleared by Coloco. Connect, put up some good numbers in the first half. Reddish swing, Shake Milton, the former Sixer, is in. Came over in that deal with the Nets for D'Angelo Russell. Shot clock at 5. Bronny James. Knock away. Turnover.
He did get that slapped away. You can see just confidence not quite there for Bronny James. Had an opportunity to take that shot initially and turned it down. And that happens more often than not when you pass up a good one. You end up not getting one at all.
So the Lakers will be at Washington on Thursday night as this road trip continues. Reddish, steal, angles in, foul called, 5:09 to play. So you had 2 Sixers back there trying to block it. And it's going to be Edwards picking it up. Everyone's favorite impractical jokers are back with 3 times the laughs. Thursdays, 10 Eastern on TBS.
Cam Reddish here with a chance to surpass his season averages. See, that's how you see. Now we got it.
So now you have the power? I don't understand.
This is the big one, though. This is, you may get the power back if he misses.
Yep. You talk too much. That was the issue. You said one too many things.
One too many. I should have quit while I was ahead.
110-94. Philadelphia, 5 minutes to go. Lakers have sent in all subs in the second half of a back-to-back. Sixers not taking any chances here. Maxey, 41 points tonight. Maxey, ridiculous! Tyrese Maxey faking out the Lakers.
Great patience there, and he got the big overextended, able to get all the way to the rim.
Shake Milton couldn't finish it. 4.5 remaining. Maxey gives it up. Work it around. Oubre, attack mode. Kelly Oubre, hammer jam. Oubre's got 20 points. Bronny had it intercepted. And Council. Showtime! Ricky Council with a major rock attack.
Right there, this Philly team has been impressive tonight.
Almost another steal for Council. Connect. It's for 3.
They have not had a problem shooting the basketball for the most part, the Lakers. They just, man, they have not been able to take care of it.
Sixers are going to take a timeout. Nick Nurse is going to send in some more subs. It has been Philly's night.
Oh, this reminds me of the good old days. Back when I used to have hops.
Let's roll the tape.
Never let you down. The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever. Do you hear that sound? Can you feel the music? Let's get wild. We're magic, you and I. They call us reckless, but we don't mind. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night.
Nance for Philadelphia. Final 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Edwards, undrafted free agent, missed it from three-point territory.
I'll tell you what, I'm more and more intrigued now with the Sixers,
Connect.
how they're playing. He continues to connect from deep here tonight.
That's a 3-ball for Dalton Connect. 22 points off the bench. And he's done it in 20 minutes of action.
He's definitely shot it well. And partner, I know you're going to be working the Super Bowl coming up in a few weeks. So I'm not going to put you on a spot and make a pick.
No.
Yeah, even though your last name is Eagle.
Connects. Hard drive and slam for the rookie.
That was for J.J. Redick, letting him know I'm ready. Give me some minutes, coach.
Called the last two Eagles games on the radio side, and what a story that's been here in Philadelphia. Obviously, the Chiefs going for a three-peat. It's never been done before, so either way, you've got great storylines.
It really is. And I'm excited for the game. I was hoping for a little better Eagles performance with the Commanders. I just wanted the game to be a little more competitive. The Eagles weren't having any of it. Did anybody ever call you Iron Eagles?
Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You get that a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I still get it. Edwards, short. They pluralize it.
Yeah. Because you get like Edwards, Jones, Eagles.
No.
You get it?
I see your point, but I don't get that. What do you get?
I get, sometimes I get Anthony Steen. Anthony Steen.
Oh. Or do you ever get Anthony Gregg?
Yeah, and Carlton. I get all of them. Speaking of the Eagles, they're ready.
Slay is here.
Slay.
I mean, the feeling that you have, the time in between getting to the Super Bowl and then having to get on a plane to the, you're just living large.
Oh, man. Oh, and this is their second in 3 years?
Yes.
Oh, man, you got to be excited when they got a heck of a team. You could argue they got the best roster. Mr. Graham there, unfortunately, out for the season with that injury.
Won a Super Bowl with that original group.
Yeah.
There's 4 remaining members of the Eagles that are still on the squad.
Nick Foles was at the game. He was up in the suite last game.
1:20 to go here. Philadelphia 116, Lakers 104. Foul called, so it's going to be free throws here for Bona. We actually had this matchup in the divisional round with Philadelphia taking on the Los Angeles Rams. So you had Philly, LA. Eagles took that
ended
one.
up this way.
Yeah, it did. No snow today.
No.
That's the one difference. 2 free throws here for Adem Bona. And you mentioned it with Philly. They're just in that very interesting space. You know they're better than what their record says.
Yeah.
And as you alluded to early in the broadcast, you wouldn't want to play him
No.
in a play-in or in a playoff series.
No. I mean, listen, Embiid at his best could be the best player in the world. I mean, he's that talented. Paul George has proven. Maxey continues to impress with his growth and impact. They got good depth. I mean, they would be the type of team, as you said, because they're not going to be a true 10 or 9 if they were healthy.
Final minute, crowd was urging on Bronny James to take a shot. Connect goes down. Connect has unlimited range. This time he's going to take it in, but miss it off the window. Long rebound. Edwards, final 45 seconds. Edwards cut off by James. And now Council will back it up. The 76ers are going to get an impressive W tonight here at home against the Lakers. Edwards sneaks inside for 2.
And this crowd appreciative. And of course, they're still on a little bit of a high, having won that NFC Championship game. And
Bronny James can't hit the 3. And that'll do it. Council has to bring it across, or they're going to get an 8-second call. And he does recognize that. Philadelphia rolls at home against the Lakers. One of the best offensive performances of the season for Philly. And they dominate Los Angeles 118